Hey, I'm checking out a 478.
Ah, yeah, there you are.
Hey, so I missed breakfast. Is there anything I can get?
Breakfast is over. Everything is closed until dinner time.
Okay, but did they lock the door or something? Like, I seriously can't just get a muffin?
No, the breakfast area is closed.
Okay, fine. Can I just get my receipt?
Yep, let me get that printed out for you. And just so you're aware, checkout was at 11 a.m. and it's now 3 p.m., so you were charged for a full night. There's your receipt.
You charge me an extra night? No way, that can't be right.
Sir, housekeeping informed us that you were told multiple times that you needed to go and you refused to leave. Our check-in starts at 3 p.m. and you have now made it impossible for us to have that room ready in time.
But a full night's charge, are you serious? I mean, you have so many other rooms you can use.
Our policy states that late checkout until 2 p.m. is half a night's rate. After 2 p.m. and it's a full night.
But you didn't inform me of that. That's not right.
What's not right is not leaving the room when you were told to. Did you think that you could just stay for however long you wanted? Checkout is at 11, not 11:30, not 12, and certainly not at 3 p.m.
So you can just take whatever you want? I mean, you didn't even charge me the same rate. You charged more.
Well, that's because today is a Friday and weekend nights are more expensive than weekday nights. And yes, when you booked with us, you agreed to our policy, so we are well within our rights to charge you.
This is just wrong. I'm going to be calling corporate about this.
All right, go ahead, but we are literally following their policy, so... Yeah, I think they're gonna be a problem. Hi, let me guess, they're still going? I'm afraid so, yeah. I am sorry, yeah. Please just be patient a little while longer and we will have this dealt with shortly. Okay, thank you. Man, it's crazy.
This is the police, open up.
Oh, well, they really did follow through with their threat. Okay then, well, I'm gonna pop these in and have a good night. Hi, I'm checking out of room 526. All right, checking out of room. Oh, Miss Tay! My night auditor told me about what happened last night. I'm so sorry about the disturbance. Were you able to get any sleep? Eventually, yeah, but it is what it is. Thank your night auditor and security for getting the police involved. I don't think they would have quieted down any other way. Okay, well, yeah, I'm sure it was much quieter after they were arrested. What? Oh, oops, you didn't hear what happened? Well, no, I put on my earplugs as soon as the police arrived and the music stopped. Oh, well... It turns out that the daughter's birthday was still a couple days away, so she was busted for underage drinking, and the mom was taken in too for supplying the drinks. Oh, geez. Well, man, I really didn't want that much trouble to come out of my complaint. Hey, it's not your fault. They have no one to blame but themselves. Yeah, that is true. Whew. Hey, Sarah, I just clocked in. How's it going? Oh, hey, Nat. It's going. Oh no, what happened? We're having an ongoing issue with the guest. Apparently last night he got in really late, took up 4 parking spots with one company pickup and trailer, and was so drunk he could barely sign the registration card. Hey, hold on, there's so much to unpack with that. Let me get this straight. He drove his company car while intoxicated. Yep. Did we call the company's boss to let him know what his employee did? We already looked at the company and he's the owner. Of course he is. Oh, but that's not all. Oh, of course it's not. He was supposed to check out this morning, but he's still in the room. What? Okay, are we sure that he's alive? Yes, he is. Every single time housekeeping has knocked on his door, he said he's leaving soon. Well, obviously he's not. It's 4 hours past checkout time. Yeah, but management has already authorized us to charge another night to his room, and we have gone ahead and upgraded the guest who was supposed to check into his room today. Oh, what a mess. But he's still planning on leaving today. Yeah, as far as I'm aware. Oh boy, I can't wait for this one. We had to ban 3 guests the other day, but none of them have tried to come back as far as I'm aware. You guys banned 3 guests, all on the same day? Yup. Oh my gosh, did your management finally grow a backbone? Well, kinda not really. That day we had a manager from a sister hotel covering for us because our managers were out for training. Well, hopefully that training will get them to act more like the stand-in. What happened? Alright, well, first ban of the day happened because maintenance had to move a guest, also a local, due to a leak in their room. Now, this guest had told us they only had 1 little service dog with them. Let me guess, it wasn't a service dog? Not even close. She had 3 dogs, all massive and not house trained. So the room, like your guest, was a complete disaster. So she was told that she either had to pay the pet fee or get out right then, and she chose to leave. Please tell me you guys at least kept the deposit. Ugh, we didn't take one. Locals only policy, and trust me, we all want to get rid of it. Well, after what happened with that lady, it's gotta go. Yeah, oh, but guess what? Instead of leaving, management caught her sneaking off into a different guest's room. What? Yup, and that guy was already on thin ice for suspiciously high traffic in and out of his room, but her going in there gave management a reason to investigate, and they found that he'd been smoking all sorts of substances in the room, so he was told that he also had to leave. Jeez. But then we catch both that guy and dog lady sneaking off into yet another room. What? Yup, the manager did some investigating, realized that all three of them had checked in together, and bam, kick number 3. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It took forever to get them out of the room. There was so much arguing and screaming, but we finally threatened to call the police, and that is finally what got them out. And Nat, the state of those rooms. Do I even want to know? Probably not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You know that the first room with the dogs was a complete poop disaster. The second room that the guy had been in had so many substances smoked in it that we had to put it out of order and put in an ozone machine. And then the friend's room that they had all fled to was missing linens, towels, sheets, like just about everything had been taken out of the room. That's insane. Yeah, and what's even worse is we only got a deposit from one of them, and obviously all of their cars declined when we tried to charge them for the pet and smoking and stolen item fees. Jeez, well, I hope they stay far, far away. Yeah, me too. Hi, thank you for calling the Tilton. This is Liz. How may I help you? Do you ever have someone who just won't take a hint? All the time. What happened? All right, let me tell you about this guest. Let's call her Catherine Smellbutt. Oh, wow, that's a name. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of petty. So, Miss Smellbutt is a local to the area. Oh, and we're already off to a rocky start. Yeah, I wish I knew why so many bad stories start with the fact that the guest is local, but anyway, she managed to check in for a 3-day reservation with one of those weird prepay gift cards, which we're not supposed to be able to take even for incidentals, but oh, let me guess. The new girl? Yeah, the new girl, but whatever. Miss Melvin managed to check in, and guess what she forgot to mention? What? She forgot to mention that she was bringing in her 2 dogs. Her 2 untrained huskies. And look, I love huskies, but these dogs were very untrained, like not even housebroken. Oh no. Yeah, say goodbye to that room's carpet. And I mentioned they were huskies, right? And you know what huskies love to do? Yes, exactly that. Now, obviously, we called her out on not telling us she was bringing dogs, but she agreed to sign the pet policy, and since we're pet friendly, there wasn't really anything else we could do. Ugh, that's awful. But thankfully, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. She tried to extend her stay, but her card declined, so she was told to leave. And then when housekeepers got in the room and saw how disgusting it was, she was added to our do not rent list. Oh, good. Oh, but we're not done. Miss Melbutt tried to make another 3-night reservation with a different card, and obviously we canceled it, but she showed up anyway and screamed at our management and then finally was officially banned. But then, don't tell me she came back, but then she had a friend make a reservation and tried to stay with him and had the audacity to tell us that we couldn't do anything about it because technically it wasn't her room. That's not how that works. Not one bit. We informed her that being banned from property meant she could not step foot on property, and for good measure, we banned her friend too. And then, there's no way. And then she continued trying to make reservations for our hotel. Our automated system obviously canceled them as soon as they were made, but she didn't let that stop her. What did she do? She made over a dozen new reservations over the next couple weeks using misspellings of her own name so that way it wouldn't automatically get pushed back out of the system. Wow, she really couldn't take the hint. Kathy Smellbutt, Catherine with the C, Catherine without the Y, Katie Smellbutt, Smellbutt Catherine, all canceled manually as soon as they turned up on our arrivals list. I just don't understand why she was so desperate to stay with you guys. I don't get it either. I think she just got obsessed with the idea of forcing us to let her stay. Jeez.